Hi everyone, so today I have for you Uncharted Valley version 3.1 update, and really only a couple minor changes to this. Obviously we're doing the Rowcrop system. That's what really changed. ThundR put out a new version a couple weeks ago publicly. He's been beta testing it for a while, but I wanted to take a look and show you guys what it looks like. So this is my save game right here, and there's it's definitely gotten. My whole point is it's definitely gotten way better than what it was. The spots on the field. My biggest complaint was the spots that it was missing on the fields, and like I said, I had tried. If you remember from my other videos, I had tried changing my planter. I had messed with a whole bunch of stuff with that. I mean, I tried the work area, I tried all kinds of stuff, and it still was missing spots in the fields. And so I kind of just gave up and assumed it was probably just the row crop system mod itself, which it looks like that's what it was. So let's show you. So this field, it was my wheat field, and now what he did on this version. So kind of just to go through what he did on these different on the different version here, he made a true row crop ready for wheat and barley, like the grains here. And if you can see what it definitely looks. I just harvested this field, so but it definitely looks a lot better. I updated the new foliages with his stuff, and again, it looks way better now, and you can actually see it in the rows and everything, and you can and whatnot. Again, obviously, if it wasn't a harvested field, you'd be able to tell. But like I said, my biggest issue was always over here, and I don't know what it was because I have two cornfields. This is my save game. I have two main cornfields on my save game, and this field over here, this one would always have problems with skipped areas. Like it was horrible, and now he seems to have really fixed it up, and it's doing a really good job. It's not missing any. It's missing just a couple little areas, but nowhere near like what it was before. So I'll kind of show you guys Q and E. All right, show you guys what it looks like from above here. But you can see that, and you can see that's where I went over on my row. It looks really good. And again, I'm missing not really missing a whole heck of a lot of spots here on this. If you can see a couple things down here, that's nothing. Again, this field looks awesome compared to what it was, and I don't know. And yes, there's a spot missed right there, but again, no big deal at all. I mean, it really, this new version really did a good job fixing up this. My biggest issue was, which again was the missing spots on the fields. So like I just said, that corn's looking good. This was my barley field again. You can kind of see what that looked like here, over here. So that is there. My other cornfield. So the other problem is I'm gonna go to my other farm over here. The other problem, and if we take a look at the menu here too, and sometimes the menu is a little deceiving. Like you can see like the spots on here, and there's as you guys could saw, there was no spots like that missing. So that he did do some updates and made the mini map look a little bit better. Still have problems with it, like showing, but and then too, if you fertilize it, sometimes when with the fertilizing, it kind of looks a little funky with that. He did fix some issues with the fertilizing part. So again, this version tons better. I'm missing a couple spots on this field, but this is my carrot field here. That's not even part of the row crop mod. But the other, I want to show you my other field here. So this is my oat field, which that was really good, no problem at all with that one. It's my other farm right here. And right down over here, this was my other cornfield, and I didn't have ever had any problems with this field. That made no sense. I mean, this area wasn't exactly flat, and I had no problems here. This would always plant really well, even on the old version. I don't know what it was on the new version. I mean, on the older version, I don't know what the deal was. And then these, I'm still having some issues with these fields, and you can kind of see what's going on here. And these are a little bit hilly. I don't know if that's the issue. This is sorghum. Ready to harvest, good because I need that. But you can see some missed spots here on this. No, again, it's definitely better than it was, and again, some major missed spots here, but definitely better than it was, but still not perfect on these fields. And again, I'm not really sure why. Maybe I'll try replowing those, maybe even with the create fields on, just to see if that has something to do with it. But we'll see. So yeah, but anyway, much improved with this version. The my peanuts over here in these two gigantic long fields over here, pretty cool. And I had a tornado come through here. It's only my second one come through here, and that's actually this was the path of the tornado right here. You can see it came through here, so it did destroy some of my peanuts, then came through this section here before it stopped. I think, yeah, it did end up going down to here. So maybe Any part of that is the tornado? Yeah, definitely. So, but anyway, the only other thing I did with this update was chickens now. I made chickens now take rye as well, so they can as one of the grains that they can take. I made it take rye because I seem to have an overabundance of rye, and chicken should be able to eat that. And I feel like the other ones like sorghum or wheat, barley, I feel like I cannot get enough of those. So I did make it so that any default chicken coop that you put down will now take the rye crop. So again, that and for like I said, I'm only using rye right now for in the brewery and in the bread. So I just have a ton of it left over. I'm planting a big field of it too, so that probably has something to do with it. But anyway, so yes, that is version 3.1 of Uncharted Valley. And if anybody, and I think I'm gonna look to. I've been playing around. I've been using the butcher shop quite a bit as well, and it just seems like that's one of those mods I keep fiddling with. I do want to increase the processing time of that because the pigs seem to be going a little bit slower. So I want to increase the processing time of pigs, especially, and again, take a look at some of those prices because I think some of those prices might need to go up even slightly more again. But anyway, that'll be for in the future here coming up. So thanks everybody for watching, and the download link, of course, as always, is down below. You'll want to grab ThundR's new Rowcrop system mod as well, and I'll put the link down to his Patreon, which is again free right now to download that. Once he does the public versions and releases, those will always be free. So I'll put those down. I'll put the link for that down there as well. And again, the link for this is always the same down, and I'll put it in the description below as well. So again, thank you everybody for watching, and enjoy.